Summer holidays have just ended here in Poland, and I can tell that this was hell of a good summer. This video is my realistic summary of what I managed to do. This is kind of different video than usual because I will be talking about something that I experienced in life rather than giving some advice or talking about just some general knowledge. So yeah, I hope you will like it. You see this kind of contraption here? I mean the paper on the wall. This is basically what I do to track my progress, to track my habits and track my goals. And this is basically the autumn thing, basically planned for to the end of this 2025 year. So I had the same thing back in summer, and yeah, I have all of the sheets here, and we'll kind of go through it, and I will show you how my summer looked. So first thing I did is this sheet of paper. This is basically Lato 2025. Lato is summer in Polish, and the rest is in English, I believe. So I split the paper in third. So as you can see in the bottom, I have wants, condition, and action. And it means that on the left, I wrote all the things I want from life. So I want car, I mean I want to upgrade my car because I do have a car, a Mazda 3, but I want to make it cooler, right? So yeah, I want to learn Japanese, I want to be healthy and fit. Matura is exams. I crossed it on the same day because I thought that, okay, if this is the last summer holidays I will be at while being in high school, I won't focus on exams and I will just chill, and then once the school year starts I will start to study, right? So yeah, I crossed it and wrote after holiday. So yeah, growth, I mean the psychological growth. Money prep is like money preparation, so prepare for making money in the future, right? Not waste days, memories, friends, photos, vlogs, delaying gratification. And those were my wants, those were my goals, or at least I do not think I can call them goals, but those were the things I wanted from life. Those were the things that I wanted to have in life, right? So next on the right, I got these things from the left, and in the middle I wrote basically what are the conditions for those things to occur. For example, I won't go through all of it, but for example, car, in order to upgrade my car, I have to have money. This is as easy as that. Or in order for let's say photos and vlogs, I mean just doing photos because I wanted to, we'll talk about this in a moment, but I wanted to have lots of photos or videos from my holidays. So yeah, it's just discipline, right? Because I have to be disciplined to carry my camera with me and shoot when I can. And on the right, when there is action written, those are basically the actions I want to, I have to do in order to accomplish those things. For example, let's go with the car, because want is car. A condition is money, and action is reading about making money and taking action, So this was kind of brainstorming ideas and brainstorming what goals should I focus on in order to, achieve my goals, achieve my wants, to get what I want, right, from life. So going on to the next sheet, this is a bit smaller sheet, and this is my goal list. So as you can see, it's a bit messy, but I hope you'll look and be able to just process what's going on here. So on the left there are goals. So I planned for those summer holidays to read 5 books, to get on Wanikani. Wanikani is Japanese kanji, so the Japanese characters learning platform, which I use or used. I will talk about this in a moment. 65 kg weight. For context, I started from 60-ish, so yeah, 5 kg bulk, first time in my life, because this was the first time I accomplished it, as you can see, but this was the first time I've ever managed to bulk up. I've never been able to just started to eat more and gain some weight. This was the first time, so yeah, I'm really impressed. So 110 meditation streak. This was basically a stupid goal because it means that I cannot make up when I mess up. I mean, if one day I missed 110 meditation streak, it means that if I would to meditate every day, I would have on 1st of September, because this was the deadline of those goals. I would just have 110 days, so no days skipped. But of course, I was to a couple of trips to completely different cities, and I was waking up at 4 in order to catch a train, and then I was back at 11 p.m. So yeah, no time for meditation, like for scheduled meditation that I can just sit there with timer and no one will disturb me. No, there was no possibility to do that. And basically, when I ruined my streak, there was like no going back. So I crossed it. I just meditated every day I could. It's not hard for me. I just wrote it because I don't know. I just wanted to have some more goals on my list. I do not have it on my 2025 goal list, because it's just logical. I will meditate every day if I can. If I cannot, I will not meditate, and this is it. I won't drop it, and I'll be consistent. I like it though. Next on the list is 4 adventures. So basically, to not waste time, I mean like going to quote unquote adventures. So things I will remember the most after the summer holidays, and as you can see, I went to a lot of them. Holiday photo album and overcoming social anxiety. When it comes to books, to the first goal, I was so surprised because I calculated that with my kind of pace of reading books, I will be able to read 4 books this summer holidays. So I wrote 4, but then I remember that you should always aim for more in your goals. So I just added 1 just for some additional sauce, let's call it. And I wrote that I want to read 5 books, and I was like, okay, I will have to. Oh, sorry. I know if you heard that, it was my mic. So I wrote that I want to read 5 books, and I did it. Not only I read 5 books, I read 6 books, and this was crazy because I read 6 books in 2 months. So it was slightly over a week for book. Right? It's a really good amount. So I read for 40 minutes a day. But I was really, really consistent this time, so that's probably why I managed to do that. When it comes to Uncanny level 45, as you can see, there's only 1 cross-checked, and this is because I dropped it, to be honest. After doing it for it was 3 years. 3 years I was consistent doing this. It's not, let's call it, I went all in learning Japanese like a month earlier. I was doing it for 3 years. But this summer holidays, it kind of peaked my lack of motivation to do this Japanese thing, mainly because it consumed a lot of time, but still I was spending Jesus Christ, I was spending too little time to learn something, to basically get fluent in Japanese. And also I had my Matura exams, which are the most important exams in Poland here when you're in public school. So basically I will go to Japan. I do have tickets for my Japan trip in a year, in September 2026, and I want to this time, because I've been learning Japanese for over 3 years, and I kind of know some stuff, but I want to really grind after the exams, which are in May. So I have like 3 months of full grind in Japanese, and this is what I'm gonna do. And also now, when I do have a lot of time, and there's a lot of routine because of the school year, and basically it's really like routine based. I'm trying to come up with some time block for just learning Japanese, because I now, after like little over a month of dropping the learning Japanese at all, I feel kind of empty, because I was doing it for over 3 years, and it's crazy just to stop it right like this. 65 kg weight, this is basically the gym goal, because I was lifting very consistently. Four trainings, 4 workouts per week, and I was eating a lot of protein. I was not tracking my calories, even though when I was tracking my calories, I didn't manage to gain weight. What I did is that I just tried to hit a lot of protein, and by that I guess I had some additional calories. But at the end of every day, I try to I drink drink a protein shake, which I had unflavored, unsweetened, so no side effects, let's call it. And that's what I done, and I basically gained some weight. And even though that, as you can see, I wrote that on the 30th of August I was at 65.25 kgs. Today I weighed at 65.65, so yeah, I guess I'm closer to 66 right now. So yeah, the weight's going up. I'm just becoming bulkier. About meditation I talked, and adventures, yeah, as you can, all adventures are written in the bottom, like the messy stuff, but they're probably in Polish. But yeah, I went to Polish Sea, I went to Karmit, I went to a big city with, by train, but with our bikes, with my friend, and it was really cool. I chrome deleted my car, so removed the chrome elements, and now it looks like sporty. I did a lot of things. I don't want to read them all, but yeah, I guess this was really good summer when it comes to that. And the routine on the right is the routine I come up with in June, but to be honest, I didn't follow it because I changed it. I mean, after 1 week, did some little offsets, and by this time I already had it in my mind, so I didn't bother to correct it or anything. So this wasn't my routine, just disclaimer. I also had habit trackers. I won't show them like the previous goal list, but basically you can see that there are cross marks almost every day. So yeah, I was really kind of, let's call it, consistent when it comes to all of those goals. So yeah, this is the key to success. And basically one thing I really want to talk about is that I don't know if you noticed that on those lists there one thing was missing, and this thing was this YouTube channel, because as you can see I recorded over I have no clue how much videos, but couple videos at least. I mean over 20 right now, I guess. I'm at 33 subs, and this channel is growing, and my last video my most popular video ever produced, and it's really cool, and people are giving me really kind comments, and yeah, this thing is overall great. So as I was talking in one of my first videos, which was I'm trying YouTube with completely zero experience, this is the title of this video, that the idea came to my mind just rather randomly, that I wanted to start YouTube, but I was not ready or something. But then I realized that, oh my god, well, how about just recording a YouTube video that I'm gonna be productive this summer? And basically it ended up in me just sitting there in front of the same camera in the same setup basically, but now it's a bit better because I learned some lighting tricks and everything, color grading, I guess. And I recorded my first ever video, and that's basically how it started. So yeah, I'm really proud of it. This is probably, along with gaining weight, along with reading like 6 books in 2 months, this is the third biggest goal that I'm the most proud of. So this journey wouldn't be possible without you guys, because all I'm doing, makes some sense just because you're watching this video. So I really appreciate you being here. Thank you for watching this video. If you found some value, even though it was not strictly like knowledge-based video, I appreciate it. Let me know in the comments, what do you think? We'll connect. See you in the next video. See you.